KFJB-TV. should be good though. We're starting at 110. to the blue net, please. From Marshalltown and Ottumwa, please report to the blue net. Your last JV match.
Welcome to the Marshalltown Roundhouse. Brada Lewis and Zach Tomesch alongside me. Tonight we bring you wrestling coverage from inside the Marshalltown Roundhouse. JV action just wrapped up as we get you ready for varsity action tonight here inside the Roundhouse. A really good night of action between the Bulldogs and the Bobcats. Looking forward to it. there's a lot of wrestlers keeping our eye on tonight for the Bobcats.
Yeah. When we talked with Coach Cross before the duel here tonight, he's going to highlight that 120 matchup between Anthony Chavez and Brock Garcia. Or excuse me, that's where we're starting tonight. He highlighted the 113 one, Damian Rodriguez. And what actually Ottumwa has done is they've submitted two names, Ashton Grace and Logan Hubble there at 113. Since that is the last match of the night, I'm going to guess that they're going to play the matchup game here. Depending on what the team score is, Ottumwa might let Grace wrestle Rodriguez, and they might pass. And that just might be, they know they're going to face each other later in the season, and they just don't want to show their moves or show what's happening this year. So we've got a couple of those set up tonight, so that's happening at 113. At 138, Ottumwa also submitted two names there as well, between Efren Hurta and Jonathan Wales. And then at 165, they have Brandon Flaherty and Caden Hubble as well. So we'll watch who comes out for Ottumwa at those different weights, but we're starting at 120 tonight.
Yeah, it should be a good starting point, and the Bobcats and Bulldogs do battle tonight. Girls, boys, wrestling from inside the Roundhouse here on KFJB-TV. We'll try to get you a little bit of coverage of the girls' matches as well tonight. But up, we will talk to Luke Cross, head coach for varsity action for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Zach will chat with him when we come back right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Welcome in to KFJB-TV and pregame with Ottumwa Bulldogs tonight. I'm joined tonight by Coach Luke Cross. Coach, how's the first part of the season been going? Has there been any surprises with the team so far?
It's actually been going quite well. And as far as surprises, we have had some adversity, but it's mostly just logistical things, like descent plans for guys trying to make weight, missing weight classes, missing weight, things of that are just kind of silly, that are out of our control sometimes. But as far as competition goes, the boys have been wrestling really well. The girls have been wrestling really well. And we have our sights set high.
Maya Roberts is the first female wrestler to sign to wrestle at the next level. How's her first beginning of the season going?
She's doing great. She did drop down a weight class, and in some ways that's beneficial. In some ways it's not. She's running into some girls that are a little bit quicker than her, so she's taken a couple more losses than she was anticipating this year. But she takes it with a good heart and is always looking to improve.
So year 3 as the head coach here with the Bobcats, do you feel that some of your tendencies or some of your coaching styles is beginning kind of settle in with the team?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I guess my style, quote unquote, of wrestling is kind of being shown on the mat, and it's being bought in by all the team. So when you watch us wrestle, you'll see a lot of the guys hitting the same type of stuff, and it's stuff that I feel is highly effective, and so far it's been working. So yeah. So is it difficult maybe to then coach somebody that has a little bit of a different style than you? Oh, absolutely. I mean, what's neat about wrestling is you might have a wrestler that's 6'6", and you might have one that's 5'6", and they're in the same weight class, right? So everyone has to have their unique technique, so to speak, I guess. And they might do one move a little bit differently than you show it, and that's fine. If it works for them, it works for them. So we got a duel tonight against the Ottumwa Bulldogs. What is kind of the focus coming into the duels here? Is it the individual matchups, or is it trying to get that team score as high as we can? It's always in the back of my head of winning a team duel. But after it's all said and done, no matter what the scoreboard says on the team score, I'm always looking at the individual level and seeing how we can grow as individuals. But of course, I know going into this it's going to be, a dogfight, no pun intended. And we want to do our best and hopefully come out with a win. So is there any particular matchup tonight that you're focusing in on or looking forward to? 113, Damian Rodriguez has a young man I believe his name is Ashton Grace. He's a stellar wrestler. I believe at least a one-time state placer, maybe two. So Damien's a senior. He's a high-caliber wrestler. It should be a fun one to watch.
And I saw we have a vacancy at 106. Do we not have like a freshman or somebody that we can sub in there? Do we need to make a call out?
Yeah, you're not kidding here. We know we got this big old school, and we got about 50 wrestlers on the team, and we can't, for some reason, fill the 106-pound weight class. Some schools have 6 of them. We have 0.
So we've got Anderson and Gomez who are back and have both qualified for state in their high school career. Are there sites to get back to Des Moines, or is it to try and get some hardware this year?
Oh, no, absolutely the hardware portion. A lot of the guys that are wrestling at the high level don't have their sights set on just qualifying. And you can see the wrestlers that are their goals are just to qualify. But we got a lot of guys that their goal is not to get there; it's to be on that podium.
So last question for you, Coach. You returned 10 of 14 wrestlers this year. How does it have to have that kind of experience on your team? It's kind of considered an individual sport a lot of times, but that experience can really make it seem like a team sport.
No, absolutely. We only lost a couple of seniors, 3 seniors last year that were in this varsity lineup, and we've got a very strong sophomore and junior class currently. So the seniors are still there. We still have good, strong seniors, but we're going to be good for a couple years from now.
All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate your time tonight, and good luck against the Bulldogs. When we come back, we'll continue pregame and head right into the duel.
This is Lindsay, Director of the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The holidays are a very special time at the Embers. We decorate the common areas with beautiful, festive decorations. Our residents personalize their apartments with their own decorations too. Family members from around the area and the country come to visit their loved ones. It's a fun time of the year, full of warmth. This time next year, you could be decorating your own apartment. Wishing you a safe and Merry Christmas from the Embers Retirement Community.
Welcome back to the Roundhouse on KFJB-TV. I am Zach Tomesch. Joined with me is Brandon Lewis as we're getting the lineups here for the girls. They're going to be, they're not swimming, wrestling tonight is what we're watching. The girls will be wrestling over there on the blue mat, and the boys will be there on the red mat. So we're getting the lineups here with the girls. Girls are going to be starting at weight 105 tonight. 110.
Yeah, they'll be starting at 110 tonight. Boys are starting at 120.
Yeah. We're 5 minutes into this. I've messed up the starting weight twice here. So we're rolling.
No pressure on you,
Yeah,
Zach.
no pressure. Yeah. But getting some starting lineups. We got a head coach for the Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jeremy Frew. Looks like he's got a son on the team at 126 at Tate Frew. We've also got, just heard from head coach from Marshalltown Bobcats there, Coach Luke Cross. Leading into the duel here tonight. It's always interesting. I liked his answer there when I asked him about, what are you focused on, individual matchups or the team? And it really sounds like it's matchups. And I think that's right early in the season. Let's get our players wrestling and let's see what they can do out there.
Yeah, even some roles. As you look at Ignacio Macias at 285, he's kind of stepping up a little bit, and we'll see how he does tonight. We're going to step aside, and when we come back, we will make sure you get the introductions here inside the Roundhouse. You're watching Bobcat Wrestling on KFJB-TV.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
back in at the Roundhouse here for the duel against Ottumwa. We're going to take it with the PA for starting lineups.
Number 165, it is Hayden Hubble, and the Bobcats set is Xavier Anderson. Wilson out Marshall right for that one. Number 175 is Connor Smith for Ottumwa. Zach Berglund for the Bobcats. At 190 pounds, it is Nino Guida of Ottumwa. And for 194, Bobcats is Michael Alvarez Ferreira. 215 pounds is John Harden of Ottumwa. Johan Gomez, Marshalltown. And 285 is Ezekiel Baton of Ottumwa. Ignacio Macias of Marshalltown. Coaches and captains report to the center of the mat. Coaches and captains will report to the center of the mat.
We just heard from our PA there, giving us kind of the last half of the lineups. We're starting at 120 here tonight, so it'll be Anthony Chavez against Brock Garcia to start for the boys. Over on the girls, they're starting at 110. It'll be Caitlin Yepes against Jasmine Lutke. We've got captains and coaches meeting at center mat there, making sure everybody's on the same page before we get this duel kicked off here in just moments. Brandon Lewis joined with me, Zach Tomesch, tonight on KFJB-TV, doing our first wrestling duel. We'll also be doing the Allie Morrison duels. It'll be that first Saturday in January, and one more duel then throughout the season here. It'll be fun to watch the Bobcats tonight. It's a pretty experienced team this year, as we mentioned with Coach Cross. We had 3 seniors graduate, moving off that varsity roster. A lot of experience, and a lot of experience actually going to state as well. You've got Johan Gomez and you've got Xavier Anderson who have made it there, and you've got some guys that have potential as well. Nick Wise, he can make some moves here. Ivan Pantoa. We'll see what happens throughout the season. We're going to get this first one kicked off here. Tonight you'll see the Bobcats wearing the green most of the night, and Ottumwa will be in the red. They start in the neutral position. Garcia gets 2 points right off the bat for a takedown. Chavez is just trying to get an escape. Gets an escape. That's 1 point for him. You can see Garcia's trying to get at those ankles there, as Chavez then takes a shot. They're going back and forth here. One of the things we'll have to look for is that style that Coach Cross has said is really starting to come out with the team now. You can see Chavez is trying to sprawl out of that, get his legs free, gets out of bounds. He'll stay in the neutral position here. Garcia's still got 1 point. 1 point lead here with 1:10 left at the 120 pounds. There, Ottumwa secures the takedown, 2 points. Not only do you have to get them down, but you also have to take control, being on top to earn those 2 points. You can see Chavez there. He's really trying to break free from that grip that Garcia's got so he can get that 1 point escape. He's really digging away at that. Garcia's just not letting him get away at all. You can see Garcia's just grabbing at every limb to keep breaking him down. And Chavez is just trying to get every limb free.
Yeah. Almost had it.
Almost there.
There you go.
Not quite.
No.
Oh, he did give him the escape there.
Did Okay.
So 1 point goes back to Chavez, and they're going to start in neutral here. That was pretty close, but I'll take that one. We do have a friendly face as a referee tonight, Nick Rebick. He's over there roughing the girls' side on the blue mat.
Yeah, long night for these officials working both the JV and the varsity contest.
Yes, 15 matches on each mat there to start on JV, so it'll be a long night for sure for those guys. And you can see sometimes they're diving around trying to get down the best angle that they can to see if it's a pin.
The ladies just got a pin, so they're going to be up
6-0.
12-0 already. They had an open, I believe. Bobcats had an open slot, so yeah, 12-0 for Ottumwa. They're awarding another point. They took one away there and gave Garcia back, so it's 5-1 now.
So I guess they didn't call that oh, nope, they gave them the second point there for the escape.
Okay,
They just put it on the wrong.
Oh, I think they might have been trying to control the other scoreboard, so.
Yep.
All right.
So we ended the first period there. Bobcats will start in the down position here. Garcia be on top, Chavez on bottom. It's kind of where we were at all the first period. If he can get an escape, that'll take a 4-3 lead, and a takedown would put him ahead. Out of bounds there. And as we watch this, every point actually matters on the team side of things, because a minor decision is if you win by 7 or less points. A major decision is winning by 8 to 14 points. A tech fall is if they win by 15 points. And then a pin is obviously the most points you can get. So they starts at 3 at a minor decision, 4 points major decision, 5 points for a tech fall, and 6 points for a pin. As you can see, he is bending his body anyway to keep his shoulders off the mat there. Now Ottumwa is starting to accrue some back points here. 4, 5, he has accrued his 3 back points. You can see he's awarded that. That's 7-2 now. Escape makes it 7-3 Garcia's favor. Chavez can get a takedown here to make it 7-5, and a couple back points puts him right back into it. Chavez shoots at his leg here. He's got to now gain control and get on top. Doesn't have quite control yet. He needs to swing around to the back side, and then he'll be awarded. There it is. There's the 2 points. 7-5 now. Chavez is making some moves. He got 35 seconds left in the second period. Again, just some back points here would put him right back into it. As long as he holds on to that leg, he doesn't give up the escape point. There he brings him back down to the mat. You can see he's just trying to keep control of that left arm there. And just see if he can he's going to put a little chicken wing, it looks like. Oh, no, he's going to crank him over.
2 seconds.
You can see the towel boy out there. I think that's the junior high Biller middle school kids helping out for the clock.
Yeah, they honored them before we started this varsity contest, which kind of a cool thing. They just wrapped up their season on Monday night, and so honoring those as we start the third period now in our first match here at 1:20.
They went with the neutral here. I didn't see who won the coin toss. And because Chavez has got 2 legs in there, they're not going to call him out of bounds just yet. He might want to drag him back in. I have seen that done every once in a while, just so you can
I heard
continue.
one of the coaches yell, "Drag him back in."
It's brutal out there. It's you versus
Trying
the other
to get
guy.
That. Oh, he's got a little advantage. It's almost sliding out of it.
He's riding high right now, and Chavez is high on him. By that, you can see he's high on the body, and Garcia's going to make a reversal here. That could be 2 points. There's 2 points right there in the reversal for Garcia. And Garcia's now going to go to work on top, see if he can break down Chavez. Quite see what happened there. They're going to start reset now. Chavez will be down. Garcia will be on top. There's a minute 19 left. 4 points. Escape, takedown, and back points. That puts them in the lead here. And obviously a pin can win it as well. We're at the 120 weight class here. Anthony Chavez versus Brock Garcia. Chavez is a sophomore. Garcia is a freshman.
60 seconds to go. Almost got out of that. Would have been a good point.
Just trying to get a reversal. You know, a reversal right in, again, right into back points. That's kind of the key, is getting to those back points. 45. He's going to call a full. An illegal grip of some sort.
Clock stops with 43 in the third.
Going to reset then. Bobcats will be on bottom. Still a 4-point deficit here for Chavez.
I think the Ottumwa coach is questioning points.
I do think he gives up a point every time he does an illegal grip, so I guess at least 10.
And they did just rule it 10-5 now.
Here we go. Chavez has got to go to work quick here. Whatever that reversal move is from bottom, that's what he's got to do right out of this. You can see he's trying to get up, get out. Garcia's not letting go of his legs. Build the base again. Trying to stand back up.
Unfortunately, going to kind of run out of time here. 20 seconds to go.
Chavez, he could, if he can take a leg here, he might be able to. See, now he's working the out of bounds again. So he's got to stay in bounds. Reversal, 2 points. 5, 4. Yep.
Yeah, Chavez with good effort,
there.
but yeah, a little too late there as they finally will stop.
Runs out of time there when he made his move. Hard fought battle though, 10-7, minor decision. So that'll be 3 points for Ottumwa there.
And we'll move to 126. Ladies down early, 18-0 to Ottumwa.
Must mean they're on the 120 now. Excuse me, 125. Is that Ava Kusaro out there?
Here we go. Bance is up for Marshalltown.
126, Lucas Bance Jr. taking on Tate Frew.
His dad a wrestler.
And Tate's dad is the head coach there for Ottumwa.
I know Eric Vance helps out with the wrestling program as well.
Lucas is 94 so far on the season. Nobody got any points there, so they're going to start back in the neutral position.
Ninety seconds to go on this first.
Trying to see how they'll respond to each move there. Looks like Bance is trying to put a little weight on him. Might see a throw here in a second. Yep. Just little. There's the out of bounds call. We did get a takedown there. Bance was trying to throw him. If you saw, he had his trying to do a little hip toss there. Trying to use his weight against him. So that's, you could see he was
Kind of
pushing
went back
on
the other way as Frew was able to use it to his advantage.
Bance, here comes a reversal, getting out of that. Yep, there's a reversal, 2 points, ties it up here. Now he's trying to break down that left arm. He's trying to just, you just stick your head in their armpit there. Just put as much pressure as you can sometimes.
Make it uncomfortable.
That's right. Keep breaking down that base. Don't let them squirm out. You can see the guy on the bottom, he's trying to either stand up or they're trying to almost sit back. Now you can see he's getting some back points here as you see the ref counting. I believe he got 3 there. Bance takes a lead now 5-2 as he is on top. There is no ride time in high school, so just got to accumulate as many back points as you can. You can see the towel guys out there now. Got 2 seconds. And Bance ends this first period here up 5-2. Green wins the toss there. He defers. So Bance defers. Frew picks neutral to start period 2 here.
What's the advantage in that? Thinking that you have the better move up top.
So I would
gain control.
I would think since he got the takedown in the first period, he thought, hey, I can probably take him down again and then start from top. But Bance did the reversal, and that's how he accumulated also his back points. So
Ottumwa ladies up 24-0. I think there was a few opens tonight on the girls' side.
You call stalling here and just reset in the neutral position. No one's gotten a takedown yet with 1:15 left in the second period. So you can see Bance, when he ties up right away, he starts walking towards him because he wants Frew to push back and then use that momentum against him. He's just trying to sprawl his legs back as far as he can so that Frew can't take his left leg there. And if Bance can get that leg free and just work around to the backside, he'll get 2 points for a takedown. Now you can see him, he's trying to get his arms free so he can just work around a little bit. Yep, they're going to call stalling again. Reset at the neutral here. We got 35 seconds left in the second period. Bance is still up 5-2. Nobody's gotten a takedown as they started in the neutral position. There's a shot by Frew. Frew is a freshman this year. Bance is a junior. And Bance got himself in an awkward position here. Let's see if he can scramble out of it. He's got Frew now in a very unique position as well. Not sure that's comfortable for anybody at the moment.
5 to go.
Looks like that's probably where it'll go. End in this second period here. 5-2 still with Bance in the league. He gets a pick. And you see he picks bottom. Again, got the reversal in the first period. So it seems like they're just playing off of what they feel confident after that first period. So you can see he's trying to sit back here. And he's going to try and control the arm. He's got to rebuild that base. Back up to his knees. And all Frew's trying to do is he's trying to really break down that left arm, take control of it. And he just lets him go. So that's a point for Bance. Again, Frew is thinking, I can take him down here. I took him down in the first period. So it's been a battle here at the 126 weight. So they play on the outside, get called out of bounds. They'll reset.
1:15 still remaining in the third.
Bobcats might get their first pin here with the girls. So we see that over there on the right-hand side of your screen. Just got awarded 3 back points. Bance and Frew still in the neutral position, tied up there. Each trying to figure out momentum on each other.
Got a pin on the Bobcat ladies' side.
Is that Deanna Valencias? Is that how you say that? Mencias? Bance just can't let him get that 2 points. That'll put him up to 4. He's got 40 seconds. Can he ride it out. There's the 2 right there for Frew. So it's now 6-4. If he can get an escape, that would probably seal it then with 25 seconds left here in the 3rd period. Vance needs to work back. He's trying to get that left leg free. You can see Frew is just trying to control as many limbs as he can. Now he's working on both legs. Just trying to muscle him over. There it is. There is the whistle. Vance gets the minor victory here, ties it back up for the team. Wins that one 6-4. It is now 3-3 on the team side. We're going to move on.
Nice win right there for the Bobcats. Get it tied up. We'll take a quick timeout.
Dairy Queen has so many fantastic treats and delicious food, it's hard to know what to order first. So we're asking Marshalltown Mikey to help us decide. From burgers, baskets, and sides to blizzards, cakes, and more. Both Marshalltown locations are serving up everything you love. Now get 2 single cheeseburgers for $5 and 2 doubles for $7. Blizzard of the month, frosted sugar cookie and candy cane chill.
I'm gonna need more time.
Get Dairy Queen delivered or at both Marshalltown locations.
Back in here at the Roundhouse. We got the Bobcats against the Bulldogs of Ottumwa. Very fitting as we have that Dairy Queen commercial right before Nick Wise comes out to wrestle for the Bobcats as his parents own Dairy Queen there on South Center Street. He's taking on Dalton Dowd from Ottumwa. They're at the 132 weight class, and they're going to get pushed out of bounds here. Wise did get a takedown, and he got 2 back points there as well. So he's now up 4-0, and he'll start in the top position too. You know, watching him in baseball this last year and then getting some playing time, varsity team football too, he just looks like a wrestler. He's short, stocky, and he always wants to put his nose in the middle of the business.
Yeah, he won't shy away from anything, that's for sure.
No, he will not. There you go. Nick's just got to, as long as he holds on to that limb there, Ottumwa will not be awarded that escape point. He goes, tries to trip him up. My back hurts just watching that right there. Whew.
Yeah, that not look comfortable. That is for sure.
Oh, so he gets the escape there. So they will start in the neutral position here. Wise is 10-3 so far this season. Sophomore Dalton Dowd for the Ottumwa Bulldogs. He's a senior this year, wrestling at 132. Looks like the ref is explaining what Nick did incorrectly there. Nick still looks a little confused looking at coach. Gives him the nod. 4-2 now. Wise has the lead. Right here, there's a shot by Dowd. Wise just eats it. Nick almost looks like he's trying to bait him there a little bit with his leg, but he takes a shot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Picks him up and puts him down on the mat. 2 points for Wise. Now he cranks him over. Here we go. This could be a pin here. Is this the first one for the Bobcats this evening? He's got his 3 back points. He should get the
and that's the end of the first.
That's the end of the first. He got the 3 back points. That'll put him up 9-2. So 1 point now moves it from a minor decision to a major decision, giving the team 4 points instead of 3 here. So we'll keep an eye on that lead. Nick does win. Nick Wise for the Bobcats wins the coin toss there. He defers to the 3rd period. Dowd picks the neutral position. We're going to start the 2nd period here. 2 minutes of wrestling. I don't know if I would have gone neutral for Dowd. Whoa, maybe I spoke too soon. Dowd has got that arm and head of Wise locked in there. He gets 2 points. Wise then gets a reversal, 2 points back. He is now up 11-4.
And they're out. Meanwhile, Ottumwa almost with a pin right there on the other side of things.
Ottumwa keeps just adding 6 points almost every round. Wise has got 11 points here to Dowd's 4. He starts in the top position because he got that reversal. Now he's just trying to ankle pick that left leg there. Break down the base. He's can't work too close to that out of bounds line. If he flips him to came the other way. A little bit of a present there. Early Christmas gift. You can see Nick tried to pull him back in there a little bit, keeping him on the mat because he likes the position that they're in. Doesn't want to give up that advantage. And they're going to be out of bounds here. Reset. Nick will stay on top. Wise will be on top here. Get a few back points, so it's now 13-4. So now we're creeping into that Tech Fall territory. 15-plus point victory. But as of right now, it would just be a major decision with a 11-point lead. Wise is looking to just break down that base. He's working that left arm right now. Now he's going to try a cradle, it looks like. Here it goes, here it goes. Crank him over. He's got the cradle, it looks like. He looks a little high on it, but I think there it is. There it is. That's the pin for Nick Wise. Second period, 6 seconds left. It's a 3-minute and 54-second pin for Wise. Putting the Bobcats up now 9-3, 6 points. What did I say? 3:54. W on the side of the Bobcats there. We'll be moving on now to weight class 138. It'll be Ivan Pantoja. And we'll see who comes out here. This is one of our first dual names. As Bobcats are looking to almost get a pin on the girls over here. I believe that's Morgan Millian. Oh, excuse me. I believe it's Tar. And it just ended. She did get the 3 back points, though. Starting back over here at 138. Pantoja versus Efren Huerta. They are just, again, when you're in that neutral position, just trying to figure out where is my shot. Some people like to bait their opponent and then sprawl out and work from there. Others try to be the aggressor in the situation. I'm seeing a lot of the Bobcats almost play defensively on top here, but as I say that, Ivan Pantoja makes an aggressive move and just throws down his opponent to get the takedown for 2 points. And you can see him just jamming that head in, just trying to make it uncomfortable for the other person. He's got to watch his own back here as he tips back Huerta. Pantoja's getting some back points there. It looks like he's got 3. The ref should award it to him here now. I'm surprised he hasn't.
I think he's looking, see what the next move might be.
Well, I think because he didn't change up the grip too much.
That's a painful move right there. Yeah.
Nope, there it is. Wow. Minute 38. That's all it took for Ivan Pantoja to get the victory. That's his 5th win on the year. He is now 5-4 on the season.
Yeah, congrats to him as he riles up the crowd. We'll take a timeout. This is Bobcat Wrestling. You're watching KFJB-TV.
Some drivers trade cars every year or every other year. Some drive their cars till they drop. Whatever kind of driver you are, Lennox Employees Credit Union is here to get you into the car for your style of driving. You're invited to go to our website, lennoxecu.com, for membership eligibility and loan rates, or call the office to talk to a loan officer. The loan process is quick and easy. Low auto loan rates from Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA.
Welcome back to KFJB-TV. We are live at the Marshalltown Roundhouse watching Marshalltown Bobcats against the Ottumwa Bulldogs in a little duel this evening. We got Cager Kramer for the Bobcats here wrestling against, all right, Brandon, tell me if I get this one wrong, Kobe Chantalavan.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I remember him from football. But we're at the 144 weight class. Kramer is 3-8 on the year so far for the Bobcats. Got a minute 25 left here in the first period. Chantalavan just barely fits on our scoreboard down there. We see 0-0. Bobcats girls up 11-0 on the other mat in the third period there. Haven't seen a lot of tie-ups like this. I feel like it's been more shooting at each other's legs. So my coach in junior high, he liked the snap down, and I believe we talked about this at the Allie Morrison duels. My coach just wanted me to break the other person's nose. Try to put that through the mat. That was his strategy. Ottumwa looks like he gets a takedown now, getting 2 points right away, or back points, excuse me. Appears the ref has given him all three. Now just trying to see if they can secure the pin there. Cradle. Not easy to get out of. Especially, it looks like he's got he broke the grip there. Something's falling off the head.
Even three, yeah.
Maybe one of the headgear there. It is now 5-0, Chantalavan. Oh, reversal. Nope, not enough. We got 5 seconds here left. He didn't quite get away for those 2 points in the reversal. So it'll end the first period here, 5-0, Chantalavan over Kramer. We're going to start in neutral here for the second period. Man, there's no break. I forgot, there's no break in wrestling, so you are really going almost 6 straight minutes.
There's a pin by the Bobcat ladies over there to get 6.
Nintine Tar is who got that pin.
36-12 now over there. Ottumwa's leading in the girls wrestling match.
Maya Roberts will be next over there for the girls. She is taking her talents to the next level next year.
Chantalavan and Kramer still duking it out here, locked up at 5-0. But here in the second, not a lot of action in the first 30 seconds.
Kramer needs to make a move here and start racking up those back points. Kramer's trying to use that momentum against him. There it is. Should start back in neutral. Yep. So there he tried to do the hip toss. We'll see a lot more throws as we get bigger and bigger throughout the night. The big boys, usually 190, 215, and 285, they like to throw one another because once you get that body moving, it's hard to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
You can see Kramer's putting the pressure on him as he's almost walking him around the mat when they're tied up. You can see him leaning in there. He's trying to get Chantalavan to push back and use that momentum again.
And Mia Roberts won hers very quickly. So just like that, Bobcats are back into their contest over there for the ladies, 36-18.
Yeah, that was 26 seconds there for Roberts on that pin. He's going to break him up here, and he's telling him that he wants some action. That's what the ref
30
wants.
seconds to go in the second.
One thing I love about wrestling is if you're not doing something, the ref's going to call you out on it and say, hey, let's go. They want to see action out on the mat. You've got 6 minutes to do something, so let's make it happen. Looking here. Still not much has happened. This whole second period, they were up in the neutral position Kramer had a little bit of a throw that Chantalavan then almost kind of did a reversal, but they ended up out of bounds, so no points were ever awarded. Still 5-0 there in the Bulldogs' favor. We're going to start. Kramer's going to be on bottom here to start. And he was close in that first period of getting an escape and a reversal as well. Let's see if he can make a move here on bottom. His left arm is completely gone. Chantalavan's got that tied up. You can see he's trying to work it free. Roll out of it. And kind of put himself in a position where Chantalavan can just get that. Yep, there's the cradle again. That's how he got his first back points, and this might do it here. There it is. Chantalavan gets the victory on a pin in the third period. It'll be 4 minutes and 31 seconds for that pin.
And we'll take a timeout. You're watching Bobcat Wrestling on KFJB-TV.
This is Lindsay, Director of the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The holidays are a very special time at the Embers. We decorate the common areas with beautiful, festive decorations. Our residents personalize their apartments with their own decorations too. Family members from around the area and the country come to visit their loved ones. It's a fun time of the year, full of warmth. This time next year, you could be decorating your own apartment. Wishing you a safe and Merry Christmas from the Embers Retirement Community.
Welcome back to the Roundhouse on KFJB-TV. We are watching a duel between the Ottumwa Bulldogs and Marshalltown Bobcats. Almost said Wildcats there.
36-18 over in the girls.
Yes,
seen some good action over there as well. Couple pins recently by the Bobcats to get themselves back in that. As Ferris and Griffiths go at it here.
Gaston Ferris, freshman. He has not wrestled on the varsity level yet. He is 2-2 on the JV. I think there were some wrestle-offs. Isn't that what you talked about last night on Bobcat Live?
We did, yeah. There was some wrestle-offs to get into some weight classes. As some guys like Nick Wise, David Anderson, Johan Gomez, pretty locked into their spots with how competitive things are.
Yeah, that's another thing. Oh, Gaston trying to do a big throw. He got the 2 points there in the takedown. Well, that's one thing I liked about wrestling. If it's a wrestle-off at the end of practice is typically when we do it. Here looks like a little reversal there for Griffiths. 2 points. Now Griffiths is getting some back points on Ferris. He's got 2 racked up right now. We're going to be out of bounds and reset with Ferris on bottom for the Bobcats and Griffiths on top. Braylon Griffiths for the Ottumwa Bulldogs. He is a senior this year, whereas Gaston Ferris, he's a freshman. First varsity action here this evening. But those wrestle-offs, those are intense there at the end. We always did them at the end of practice. You would get one shot to try and take somebody down. You can see Griffiths there. He's trying to work his legs in a little bit. Now it looks like he's got his left arm, Gaston's left arm. Gaston.
30 seconds to go in this first.
Gaston's just trying to roll, see if he could get Griffiths to go with him, and Griffiths was like, if you're rolling to your back, I'm going to let you. That might just be experience there. Gaston's doing everything he can to keep his shoulders off the mat.
Oh,
there it is.
They called it.
Called it a pin there. So Gaston Ferris, his first action on the varsity level there is a pin in the first period, 1 minute, 48 seconds.
Next one will be open as Ottumwa nobody at 157 and right there for 157 for Bobcats, so they'll get the automatic 6 points right there.
They will. That'll be nice because it will even out when we get back to 106 where the Bobcats have an opening there. And this will, again, anybody that's got I'm going to guess probably a freshman boy who may weigh 106, now's the time and opportunity to earn that varsity leather.
Yeah.
We're going to take a short break here. We'll be back with more KFJB-TV.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Well, we had one of those situations at 165 weight class, Brandon, as we come back here on KFJB-TV live in the Roundhouse, where 165, Ottumwa had Brandon Flaherty and Caden Hubble, and I believe maybe Hubble now is originally slated at 157. Maybe he's in here wrestling for Ottumwa against Carson Wright.
So, Braden Griffiths.
That's what we had down at 150.
Yeah.
And we did get adjustments from the head coach before this duel started. And sometimes, I guess, things happen even after that. I already wrote down that Carson Wright got the victory here, so we need a 6-point win here.
Yeah.
We're at the 165 weight class. Carson Wright, he's a sophomore. He's currently 8-6 on the season. There's 50 seconds left here in the first period. Griffiths just pushes his head down to the mat. And there's 2 more points there for the Bulldogs. And he picks up Wright. Puts him back down to the mat as Wright was trying to make an escape there.
25 seconds to go here in the first.
He gets Wright over to his back. Wright's doing everything he can to keep his shoulders off the mat. They call that bridging, when you get onto the top of your head and you're arching your back as best you can. Got 5 seconds left. Griffiths takes an 8-2 lead here at the end of the first period. Over on the girls' side, Ottumwa is leading that one 42-18. It's just been pin after pin on that one. And we've got here now Wright is going to start in the top position for period number 2. Griffiths actually got 3 back points there right at the very end, so it's now 11-2. So that'll be a major decision if it ends.
Another pin for Ottumwa ladies. They're 48-18 now.
There might only be one more match there on the ladies' side, if my math is correct. But we're looking here, Wright. Did he get the reversal or the escape? Where do they start? Start with Wright still on top here as we continue in the second period with 1:30 to go. Wright, you can see him, he's probably going to try and trip his back leg. He's got to keep control of that left leg there. He gives up the escape. There he goes. He tripped him there. Get him back down to the mat. Just trying to work him over, take control of any limb that you can. There, Griffiths gets the escape. He is now up 12-2 here in the second period with 50 seconds to go. Griffiths shoots, grabs that left leg of Wright. He's deep on that, trips him up there, gets the takedown, 2 points. Now he's going to go to work. See if he can't accrue any back points with 30 seconds left here in the second period. If he can get some back points, that would put him up 13, trying to get close to that tech fall. Wright needs to start working back a little bit, at least get to that 7-point mark, so it's a minor decision versus a major decision. 14-2 at the moment. and Griffiths just cranking that arm over. It cannot be comfortable. Wright makes a move here. Is he going to get the escape? Looks like Griffiths has still got that back leg there, back left leg. So he won't get the point for the escape. Griffiths was able to hold on, extends his lead here in the second period, now up 14-2. Red has the choice. It is up to Ottumwa. He is going to pick neutral to start period 3 here. Wright tries a little shot there. Griffiths comes back with his own shot of his own and immediately gets him down, getting some back points. So there's 2. And it looks like he's accrued his 3 back points as well. And are we going to see a pin here early in the third period? Wright is doing everything he can to keep his shoulders off the mat, contorting his body one way or the other. Griffiths is just, he's got arm around the neck, back of the neck there, and then got the right arm in it, and he's just cranking it. And there's a reverse. What?
They did give him 3 points right there, so 19-2.
That's the tech fall. That's really going to stop it there. So that'll be 5 points then for Ottumwa for the tech fall. I'll push them up as a team then, 15-20. Ottumwa will be in the lead now. They earn 15 points. You see a good backside view of an old Bobcat there of Mick Rebick as he was doing a little refereeing there for the girls match as they finish up. Ottumwa wins that one 54-18 over the Bobcats. Bobcats had a couple pins there in the middle. Maya Roberts gets a pin, 26 seconds. That's all it took her to beat her opponent tonight. Quick work.
Wow, yeah.
Now we're moving on here to 165. We're going to see Xavier Anderson Jr. this year. He's 11-2 on the season. And I guess we're going to have to listen to who's this. No PA yet on who the wrestler for Ottumwa is.
We had Flattery down.
Yes. Anderson shoots right away, gets the takedown. That's what I expected to see out of him, aggressive. Okay, he's going to try and rack up points. That's what he's doing here. Takedowns worth 2, escape is worth 1. Simple math tells me I can keep doing that over and over, and eventually I'm going to take the lead. So Anderson going to continue to be the aggressor here, it looks like.
Yeah, it is Flattery.
We got the call there from the PA. Flattery, he's a sophomore. Xavier, just 1 year older as a junior this year. Started the year in football at quarterback, ended up moving to running back and linebacker. I think that probably suited him a little bit better. And you can see just how aggressive he is here too. He has 2 takedowns already in this first period, 4-1. Anderson in the lead, trying to work that left arm there. Doesn't want to give that up. You can see he's got a chicken wing in right there on that left arm. Doesn't want to give that up. And now he's got, oh, is that a double chicken wing right now? And he's just going to try and crank him over. That is very painful on the shoulders. He's just able to maintain control there, get back on top. So now we'll reset here. He's going to work in the right arm now. Just trying to maintain wrist control. Here he goes. Now he's getting some back points. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left in the first period here. Anderson gets the pin. That is 1 minute, 57 seconds. That puts the Bobcats now in the lead. 21-20. Moving on now to 175. It'll be Zach Kirkland Jr. He is 10-2 on the year, but that is on the JV side. wrestling. Kirkland here will be wrestling for the first time on varsity. He'll be up against Connor Smith for the Ottumwa Bulldogs. Kirkland got a little bit of a different singlet on than the other guys so far. I like that one that he's wearing a little bit better. What about you, Brandon? Which one are you?
I don't care.
You really like those red uniforms in football. I thought you'd have an
do.
opinion.
Yeah. I like the traditional one, I guess you could say. I like the white with the red.
Oh, right away, Smith
good,
gets a takedown and is working some back points. This is not good here for Kirkland. First match on varsity this season.
Well, got a
Okay.
little bit of a move to get out of that, though. That was good.
And he's deep on the leg, which is nice. He's just got he keeps falling back. So he'll start in the down position, I would imagine, as it is 5-0 right now, Smith, because he got 3 back points right away when he got that takedown. Kirkland got deep there on the leg, but he just seemed to fall back. Not sure what was going on. Smith is working that left arm there. We've seen a couple chicken wings. Looks like he's trying to do another one. Kirkland's trying to keep a wide base. He rolls back.
Oh.
Is he able to hook something? Or is Smith able to take advantage a little bit? It looks like Smith is able to readjust and take some advantage here. To get back points, you gotta be further than a 45-degree angle there. Now you see the ref starting to count it. There's 3. He's got 3 seconds. Gotta get to 5 to get all 3 back points right now. Through 2, but gets the pin anyway. The pin in the first period there with 49 seconds. 1 minute, 11 seconds for Connor Smith.
Take a timeout. You're watching Bobcat Wrestling on KFJB-TV.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
Welcome back to the Roundhouse on KFJB-TV. We've got the Ottumwa Bulldogs visiting the Marshalltown Bobcats for a wrestling duel this evening. I'm Zach Tomesch, joined alongside producer, color commentator, what else? Engineer this evening.
Try to add a few different things in there.
Playing all the roles this evening, Brandon Lewis, voice of the Bobcats, with us.
Increasing the amount of things I can put on my resume.
Just keep adding it. That's on your email line. That's what I keep doing there. So the Bulldogs just took a 26-21 lead as a team as Connor Smith gets the pin over Zach Kirkland at 175. Moving on to 190 here. We got Mike Narvaez against Neo. I might not say this right here. Guida?
It's Guida.
Guida?
Guida.
I think it's my spelling and lack of penmanship is messing me up here. Narvaez, he's a senior. He's 5-2 on the season so far. Neo, he is a junior for the Bulldogs. You can see that Bobcats, Narvaez has already got a takedown, so he's up 2-0 here late in the first with 25 seconds left. Just trying to work that right arm. Wrist control, wrist control, wrist control. That's what they talk about when you are wrestling down on the mat there. So you're always trying to grab that wrist, and you see Bulldogs there trying to keep a wide. Oh, what a crossface. Just coming across the face with no care in the world. They're slowly working to out of bounds. We've got no time left, not out of bounds. End of the first period here. Narvaez is going to start in the down position here for period 2. He is in the lead 2-0 right now. See if he can get escape here to get up. There it is. Now he's got another point, up 3-0. See if he can get a takedown here and continue to add to those points. Tried to shoot. The other thing you can see there, you're constantly trying to get inside arm control when you're in the up position there. That's why you see him just kind of almost playing patty cake a little bit with their arms. Pushing on one another, seeing how they're going to react. Narvaez looks, he keeps shooting, but he also looks like he wants to try and trip him up there over Guida's right leg. Guida there is just trying to break him down and work to the backside to get that takedown for 2 points. There it is. That should be 2. Yep. 2 points there. Narvaez gets close to making an escape there, but couldn't quite break the clasp of his hands. Guida's now got a half Nelson in there on the left side, and he just cranks it over on Narvaez. Boom, pin. Second period, 26 seconds left. That is a 3-minute and 34-second pin for
That's a
Guida.
Huge result right there at this place in the match, because as far as what we've been told, open is at 106, so that's another 6 points later on for Ottumwa. So you're really going to have to, obviously, you know that Johan Gomez, as he's up now at 215,
he's ready to go.
He's always ready to go, that's for sure.
A lot of fun to watch him in football this year. He's really kind of coming alive there at the end of the season. Junior, 8-4 on the season right now for wrestling. Was at state last year. I think was it 7th, 8th? Did he end up at state?
Don't ask questions you don't know.
I was asking you. I was hoping you would know.
A little bit of trouble here for Johan.
John Harden is wrestling for the Ottumwa Bulldogs. He is deep on that right leg on Gomez there. Gomez maybe just tries to get out of bounds a little bit. Gets free. Come back to the center of the mat. And let's continue this match. I want to see one of these big boys get tossed. That's always fun, and it's always loud, too.
Get people excited, that's for sure.
See, they're just pushing up against one another. Tying up. Johan's keeping that outside. His arms are on the outside there as they're tied up. But he does have wrist control of the right, Johan's right hand, Harden's left hand. Now he takes a shot at the left leg there. Gets in deep. There you go. Get up. There's 2 points there for Gomez. First 2 of the match with 22 seconds left here in the first period. The other thing, Coach highlighted that 113 match too. It's Damian Rodriguez. He's 8-2 on the season. Hopefully that could be balance out that open slot at 106. But the Bulldogs currently as a team are winning this 32-21 as the second period comes to an end. Gomez gets 2 points there. Excuse me, first period comes to an end. Now we're going into the second. Gomez gets 2 points there. Green's decision. He's going to defer. Red is going to pick neutral. Gomez picks neutral here to start the second period. Brandon, add cameraman to your resume as well now, adjusting the view there. Gomez, there's a toss. Here we go. That should be 2 points at least. And now he's getting back points. And there's the pin. Gomez, 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Pin in the second period, 6 more points for the Bobcats. That puts it up 27-32. Moving into the heavyweight, this was a little bit of a change. We got Ignacio Macias Nacho He is.
He's wrestling up.
Yes. He is going to be a little bit smaller here than Ezekiel Payton at 285 for the Ottumwa Bulldogs, but
Nacho knows how to mix it up, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't back down.
He's not afraid, and he's not afraid of the camera. There he goes.
Shoots in.
He's a little bit shorter, which I think will help him here in the long run.
Get underneath that big guy.
Yeah. See if you can use that weight and use that momentum. Ref calls his time here.
Is he bleed? Yeah, I think Nacho's bleeding.
So we'll have to clean him up a little bit.
I can't tell bleeding or
yeah, it looks like there's a little cut. Oh, get him cleaned up real quick. Back to it. Wrestlers, they're tough. They don't want to stop. Macias here.
Nacho glanced at the time, only about 30 seconds gone. A little over that now.
Minute 20 left here in the first period. Got that left wrist taped up. Might just be for support. You can see he's got that wrist control with his right hand. Oh, there you go, Nacho. Using the momentum against him. That's what he's doing right there. Gets the takedown, 2 points, Messia. Now we go to work. Start working those arms. Start controlling as many limbs as you can.
That's one thing. You give Macias a little bit of momentum, he'll run with it. We saw that during football season.
Yes,
he's very good at leverage, you know.
Yeah, and I honestly think it's that little bit height, being a little bit shorter helps him. Nacho's just trying to continue to just keep control, not let him stand up.
Yeah,
there's a point there for Payton. Let's see if Macias can do it again. Payton just tried to bully ball him and just try to kind of knock him over, but Macias was able to use that momentum against him to get the takedown. Let's see what the strategy here is. Well, we're coming to an end here. 2 seconds left in the first quarter, first period.
I think that was I think that was a good first period, though, for sure, by Macias. As you know, kind of the underdog, giving up some weight, but he held his own, that's for sure.
Yeah, so Macias, he's been wrestling JV most of the year. Coach was thinking off the top of his head here, since it was a last-minute sub, 2-0 so far in varsity. So Macias wants to keep that undefeated record on the varsity level. Ezekiel Payton, a sophomore, against the senior. Or excuse me, what grade is Nacho?
Sophomore.
Sophomore as well, okay.
Yeah, Payton got in real close with him right there. I thought he was going to take a shot, and he ends up.
See, Nacho tried to sprawl out there, and then Payton faked the shot, trying to see how he would react to it. Nacho takes a shot.
Payton was anticipating that.
He was ready for it. It was a good sprawl.
He just kind of collapsed right on him.
You really just kind of like jump up a little bit and throw your legs back as fast as you can. That's what you're trying to do. We got 50 seconds here left in the second period. Macias against Payton. Heavyweights here, 285. And that means they can't be over 285. So they could be anywhere, typically between that 215, which is the weight class before it, and 285. Macias, probably closer to 215, I guess. He takes a shot. He's got the, keep that leg if you can. Where Payton just kind of bullies him over there a little bit, uses his size to his advantage, gets the takedown for 2 points, now accruing some back points on top of it. You can see the Ottumwa Bulldog team, they are right up against the mat cheering him on.
And Payton, this is a tough situation because he's definitely got the size advantage.
He does.
The time might be helping him out here as he almost got out of it there.
Macias definitely gets saved by the clock there a little bit. All the Ottumwa players were right up against the mat. This must be a big one. Payton is only a sophomore.
You've got points coming. So Ottumwa knows they've got the win if they get this one.
That's a very good point.
The math can't really work out too well for you.
You're losing 6 points at that 106. Macias has to get at least a minor decision here, and currently down 4-2 to Peyton. Tried again to tried to throw him there a little bit, but Peyton was like, not today. Sitting back on my heels. You can see, I think Peyton wants to be a little less aggressive here because he sees Macias continuing to try and use his weight against him. So
they're giving a point to Peyton. I'm not sure why. Now they give him another point.
Uh-oh.
I didn't think we missed anything ourselves, but
I wouldn't say we are, the Al Michaels and John Madden of wrestling, but I didn't see anything there.
Yeah, I didn't see the official award any points either. I guess
the only thing I could think of was maybe back points at the end of the last round or last period.
Just under 90 seconds to do something, get himself back in.
Macias is down here 6-2 to Ezekiel Peyton in the heavyweight match. Like we were saying, with 106 being open for the Bobcats, Macias has got to make a move here if the Bobcats want to continue to be in this for the team side of things. We didn't really have very many close point battles where it was right on the edge of a minor and major decision as Macias shoots here, but Peyton's able to sprawl out and get the advantage, so he got 2 points there for the takedown, and now he's looking to get back points, 2 back points,
and then an illegal move. So
illegal
1
move
point for Nacho.
But they'll reset here. Nacho will be in the down position. Oh, I misspoke. He'll come to neutral. He's got 35 seconds left here in the third period. It's basically pin or go home here for Macias. He's got to make a move happen. He's been trying to throw him. As you see, he continues to try to push him to get the weight to come back, using that opponent's momentum against themselves. He pushes in again. He's got to try something else. Peyton knows that's what he wants to do. 12, 11, 10 seconds left here in the third period. There's the towel boy.
Nacho must be tired.
Yeah. 6 minutes of wrestling is much more difficult than you think.
And that
will most
they're going to
likely
put 1
do
second? No.
Yep, they're going to put one. Nope, he's going to call it here.
So 10-4 will be the final.
10-4, which keeps it as a minor decision, so only 3 points for the Bulldogs there, but I think that's going to do it. Puts them at 35 after that, 41.
Yeah, tough break right there. We'll take a timeout. Bobcats trailing. 2 more matches to go here inside the Roundhouse.
Dairy Queen has so many fantastic treats and delicious food, it's hard to know what to order first. So we're asking Marshalltown Mikey to help us decide. From burgers, baskets, and sides to blizzards, cakes, and more. Both Marshalltown locations are serving up everything you love. Now get 2 single cheeseburgers for $5 and 2 doubles for $7. Blizzard of the month, frosted sugar cookie and candy cane chill.
I'm gonna need more time.
Get Dairy Queen delivered or at both Marshalltown locations.
Welcome back into KFJB-TV, your home for the Bobcats, as we've got now 113 battle. Damian Rodriguez. We catch a name there for the Ottumwa. Did we get the PA yet?
No, but I believe it is Grace.
Okay. This.
Yep.
And this is the one that Coach highlighted early on. Grace gets a quick 2 points there and 2 back points on top of it. This will be our final battle this evening.
And out. Yeah, if you're wondering, last week class was open for the Bobcats, so the automatic points.
6 of them.
Yep. Cox went for Ottumwa.
There we go. Rodriguez gets an escape here. This is Damian Rodriguez for the Bobcats. He's 8-2 on the season right now. Senior against Ashton Grace, who's a junior. Rodriguez shoots, tries to get that left leg there. Ashton shoots right back. And Rodriguez is able to do.
Oh, wow.
Not sure
Keeping
what
him locked
happened
in there, but he got a couple points back.
There we go. 2 points for the takedown there for Rodriguez.
It's always fun to me to watch the smaller weight classes and the upper weight classes. I mean, the weight classes are fun, but when you get those, especially like the last one, that was a pretty good contest. There was just some disparity, though, with the weight between those two big boys.
But you can see the difference in style.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so
they're
trying to, the big boys are trying to use the weight and momentum against one another, and these little guys are a little more finesse about it and can roll around a little bit more.
Yeah.
As they're going to reset here with Rodriguez on top. It is 3-4 in favor of Ashton Grace for the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
We saw Xavier Anderson with a quick pin tonight. I think he's well on his way to having a really good junior season and getting back to Wells Fargo.
Yes, Anderson had his pin in 1:57. Quickest pin so far for the Bobcats. Pantoja, 1:38.
Yeah, he looked good tonight, too.
He did. Rodriguez, he's just going to ride him out here for the end of the first period. Rodriguez is going to defer here to the third period, and Grace is going to pick neutral to start period number 2. Let's see what. Each time a player shot in this match, it's almost gone against them a little bit, and they each grab each other's legs. But Rodriguez is deep on that right leg, so imagine he's going to be able to get out of this. Keep a hold of that leg there. Yep, and just keep cranking the body over, at least get on top. He should get, that's 2 points.
Yep.
Sure what the stoppage was for that, but I'll take the 2 points on the takedown. Rodriguez now takes the lead 5-4 with 1:17 left in the second period here. Just trying to crank down that left arm. See his head going right into that armpit there. Hopefully we're deodorant today. Trying to break down that base here. Rodriguez trying to break down Ashton Grace. Keep a hold of those legs. As long as he's got a hold of that leg, Grace will not be awarded that point for the escape.
Rodriguez trying to flip him. There you go.
Trying to just keep a hold of one of those legs there. You can see Rodriguez's leg. Grace has got that almost cranked up. He can't lean back too far. Still 5-4. 20 seconds left here in the second period. Seems like every time one person gets a little advantage on taking one of those limbs, the other one's able to wiggle their way out of it. 4 seconds left here in the second period. And Rodriguez will get the decision here to start the third period. And he's going to pick down. You know, I didn't really find a tendency or a trend that Coach Cross has put in here. It almost just feels like how each match is going is where the players are picking it.
Yeah,
probably down neutral.
Yeah, probably not a bad strategy. Kind of see how the guys match up initially and then make the call after that. But
strangely enough, I was comfortable down. That's where I got most of my pins because I would kick my leg out and be able to do a little roll. Almost kind of like what Rodriguez tried to do right there. If he can get an escape, that would be 6-4 and at least get a little comfortable lead or to a neutral position. Or as long as he just doesn't give up any back points. Rodriguez has the lead 5-4 for the Bobcats here. They have been just back and forth here in that first and second period. You can see Rodriguez is trying to keep that right leg free as best he can. And Grace is just cranking there on, looks like he's got the left arm, but he was cranking across the face. He might let him up. He's going to let him up. That's a point for Rodriguez. That's big right there because now a takedown ties it. So Rodriguez has just got to keep action. Keep action going here to win this one 6-4. Rodriguez is trying to take that arm and kind of crank it down so it's not in the right position any longer for Grace to tip him over. There he was able to do it there with that right arm of Grace. Get out of that one. There's still a neutral, 20 seconds left. Grace has got to take a shot here if he wants to even try and tie this. There it is. Rodriguez is able to sprawl out of it. Ooh, he gave him the 2 points there.
Wow.
It's because Grace has still got 2 feet in the circle.
Might go to overtime.
Here we go. Yep, there it is. Overtime is where we're headed here with the final match this evening. We got our 113 match. This is the one Coach said to watch for.
Yeah, definitely delivering.
2 more minutes on the clock. We'll go to period number 4. Actually, I believe it should be, is it 2 or is it 1? 1 minute, yep. 1 minute now on the clock. Takedown wins it. They're tying up there. It looks like Grace does not want to tie up. He had his arm straight out there while Rodriguez was getting in. Grace takes a shot. He's deep in on Rodriguez. Rodriguez has also got a leg. Who's going to come out with the advantage here? This is what it's been all 3 rounds. They've been rolling back and forth on one another. Red gets the 2 points. I didn't feel like he had control there. Red gets the 2 points and the takedown and the victory. He wins it there in overtime. The score of 8-6. That'll be a minor decision then. And bring a final team score to 27-38. Or excuse me, I didn't add the final 6 there. Let's add 27-41. The Bulldogs end up getting the victory here in the Roundhouse.
You get a minor decision on that last one?
He did, yes.
Yeah, so it'd be 44-27. Should be our final.
One of these days I'll get it right on the first time.
There you go. There you go, yeah. Good night out here as ladies fell 54-18, but it got a couple of pins. And so that was definitely fun to see as...
Maya Roberts, 26 seconds, fastest pin this evening.
Yeah. And that's one thing, Mia Roberts, she's going to be a challenge for a lot of girls throughout the season, as she's already committed to go wrestle over at Hawkeyes. Anyway, thank you so much to all of you watching our coverage here tonight on KFJB-TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button at youtube.com/@KFJB-TV. Good job tonight, Zach, and Of course, Allie Morrison Duel is going to be right around the corner after the new year. First Saturday in January, we'll have coverage of that here inside the Roundhouse. And then later in February or January, we'll have another coverage here of wrestling on KFJB-TV. So.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Allie Morrison Duels. It was long Saturday last year,
yeah,
but it was a good time.
A lot of fun coverage there, and look forward to it as well. Hey, thanks so much for Zach Tomesch. I'm Brandon Lewis. Have a great rest of your night. You've been watching Bobcat Wrestling right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.